I. So you guys are gonna be with me to pack, and I'm gonna go to a park. Geez, that sounds fun. I have to clean my lens. Give me a second. So the problem is that I'm right about child sex terrorism, and they want to hide it. So what do I do? So this sucks. But yeah, and it's raining of all places, of all times. You know, yeah, okay, not a problem. And by the way, they're finding every little excuse to kick me out. Because they are guilty of child sex terrorism. So let's get this out. And what I'm gonna do, I don't know which park I'm gonna go to. Hello. So you're going to be with me while I get ready. You might not see me all the time, but I'm going to get ready. I'm going to get ready and prepare to get moved to the street. Because the shelter is kicking me out because I'm right about child sex terrorism. So luckily, they tried doing this to me like once already, so luckily we're prepared to go. It just absolutely sucks. So what can I do? No one's gonna watch. I don't really care, but I'm sick and tired of living in shelters because men like to fuck babies. Clothes. So let's take you guys with me for a second. So oh great. Sorry. So this is me putting all my stuff into bags. Because the shelter has referred me out, apparently, or kicked me out because they are guilty of trafficking children. They're guilty of raping children. They are guilty of beating, brutalizing, and feeding dead children to their residents. They are guilty of no-touch torture tactics. They're guilty of harassment. They are guilty of so many fucking crimes against humanity. It's unreal. There's a reason why I'm being kicked out, and that is because I am right, and the management is balls deep in child sex terrorism. Wake the fuck up, you dumb bimbo Pattersons of the dumb kind. It's gonna be our demise. Stupid brainwashed fools! Is anybody watching? Yeah, I'm being kicked out of the shelter today. I'm packing up my clothes because this hotel likes to fuck children. If you watch my other videos, my recent videos like of today, you'll see that there are multiple men in here that shouldn't be in here because this is a shelter. They rent a room. The hotel is still operating as a fucking hotel. This is a woman's shelter, and I hate to say this, but I identify as any gender, so therefore the city workers thought I would be okay here. And everybody told me I was right, even though I expressed my displeasure. But anyways, I'm going to the street because the hotel likes to boink babies. It may not be your problem, but guess what? Actually, it is, because the fact that they're allowed to fuck babies means that they can be fucking babies in your home. Don't even get me started about all the food that's made out of dead people. They serve dead people to the residents here, along with chemicals that cause cancer and kill them. The food should be tested. The city should be found guilty of terrorism. I'm going to stop responding to my haters because you guys are there to make me angry. So I'm just going to pretend like you guys don't exist and pack my shit to go to the street. Congratulations, Canada. You have become the worst nation on the entire planet. Probably the richest nation, but the worst one, because you guys do anything you want to fucking children. And yes, it is the government. Luckily, they tried kicking me out like a week ago, so therefore I was already packed. So that's great. That's a good thing. Another good thing is that I don't have to abide by any rules now. Okay. Oh, shite. Okay. There's another bag. Okay, let's see. Da-da-da. Let's see, there's the tent. Here's another bag. Luckily, I was already prepared for this. I said the first time they kicked me out, I knew they're going to be back. I said it. I did. I knew they were going to kick me out eventually. The hotel staff don't want me here because I'm right about child sex terrorism. Hi, Emily, whoever you are. Emily? Or like, I don't know. Hi there, dears. How are ya? So I'm being kicked out of the shelter because I am, and I mean this, right about child sex terrorism. And therefore, I must be kicked to the street so they can continue non-touch torturing me. Do you know how safe that makes me? Do you understand how fucking frustrating this is? These people are completely brainwashed, probably because they were born from the time they were born. Okay? And it's like everybody wants me either in jail or dead. Okay? So, like, what really sucks is that, hold on, is that, like, I have a two-person tent. Where the fuck am I going to fit all these clothes now that I actually have clothes? It is a hat. It is a ladybug. It is a ladybug. I am a ladybug being kicked out of a shelter. Do you even care? Ah! Oh, by the way, I'm sure it's some child sex trafficking symbol, but guess what? I wear it as a statement of fashion because I'm a bald man. And I have to hide my balderson, okay? Like hocus pocus, jocus of the locust pocus. I am being kicked out. Why don't you care? Oh, yeah. Because we're not taught to care for each other anymore. Jesus, Murphy and Posa. What is this towel doing here? That's not my towel. I've never had a bigger... What? They don't use big towels like that. Jesus, Murphy. These people are insane. Hold on. No, I have to... Ah! Oh. Hi, I don't think I did that. Well, I don't think actually. Look, I'm gonna ride around on my fucking like vacuum that like I found in the garbage, and like not only does it not work that well, but you know what am I gonna do with it? Vacuum my like put it in my storage that I don't have up my hoo-ha? Hello? Like Jesus, I'm being kicked out of the shelter because they like to bring babies. I mean, not just babies, children, animals, and like slaves. They're slaves. It's a modern day slavery for a reason. You know that, right? Okay? Like, hello? It's slavery. You guys are shiny Totersons and the blight Blightersons, and guess what? You all will have recompense upon your A's. Not your B's, your A's. Ah! Jesus. Holy shit. Now we gotta pack the big backpack. Okay. Well, maybe I can get away with it. Let's see. And I brought pictures. I found pictures today. Oh, I'm warm. Holy shit. Now, remember my sweater? Yeah, number one, you're supposed to Google FBI pedophile logos. Then you're supposed to Google. Then you're supposed to go, this is what that tells you. Okay? Then you Google child welfare agency logos. And you find out that they all have those symbols in them that are on the back. See? And I made this sweater because I wanted to let people know about, and then it says on the front, the slaves need hydration, hydration and care. But it's more access to critical services, care for short. And the reasonable statement, we all are slaves. Even though we think we're free, we're not. So anyways, luckily I was prepared for this because they tried kicking me out a week ago. Shite. Okay. Kitchen. Holy smokers, and let's just turn it that way. Holy crikey. Luckily, gotta have this. My heat. Oh. I've been homeless before, and I'll probably be homeless again. Like, this is a home for now, but not my permanent solution, I think. Jeez. I am just flabbergasted that, like, they have the audacity to, like, oh, you're just transferred out. You're just, like, going to the street. I'm like, I don't know. You know, what am I going to do with syrup? What am I going to do with syrup? What am I going to do here? I'll take you to a different location. How's that? What am I going to do with syrup? Do tell. Like, excuse me, like, what am I going to do with this? Like, I'm going to keep it or leave it. Like, this system perpetuates homelessness. Because if I go to the park and I leave it unattended for a day, the city might come, take it all away, everything you own. Just bye-bye, sayonara, aloha, auf Wiedersehen, amaya. Oh, this is stressful. But luckily, I've been to the street before, and I'll do it again. Got out my pot. Yep. Jesus, Posey and awesome. But I can give you the phone number. Well, I can't, actually, because I can't switch screens. Oh, yes, I can. But then it requires taking something out. Oh, this is terrifying. It's not terrifying, but it's like stressful, because now I have to find a location to sleep. And right now, I can't pitch a tent on anything that is grass right now because it's wet outside, it's raining, and they had to wait until it was raining, like, you know, holy shite. No, because that's how they work. Do you know that my last landlords literally removed me from the apartment? Like, I was prepared. Removed me from the apartment because removed me from the apartment on the day that it poured rain, like it was planned. You know, and like, that one, again, At the end, the action that they claim was my fault is my fault. But the whole time I was talking about child sex trafficking, calling the popo, exactly what I did at Eglinton, and therefore I had to go. Simple. And I've gone to the police so many bleeping times. I'm gonna tell you, and I mean this so many times. When I was at Queens Park, I literally none. Is it funny when I get stressed, you hoodle boodles? Dum-dums? Jeez, why did I do that? I don't know. But anyways, because I'm stressed out and I would rather be upbeat than angry and yell at people. Okay? I don't yell at people. But what I am doing is communicating myself in a very funny manner. Right? A little bit exaggerated, but hey, guess what? I'm on YouTube! When haven't you heard someone be dramatic on YouTube, you hootin' bootin'? Are you a police officer? Do you boink babies? Because the police are the biggest terrorists of all. Yeah, they are. Oh, every single last one of them is dirty as fucking babies. Too many little girls I've seen come out of fucking police stations, divisions. Like, too many. I call them bathhouses because you go there, you pay to put on a badge, you can rent a police officer, you can basically impersonate one and they don't give a flying fuck. They don't even know that they have a hacked system. A cracked system. So if you are a popo, you have to start doing your investigation with a fucking hole in the back. Because you're not doing your job, and if you are doing your job, then we need to start cutting those positions out. And you should be horrified because anybody with a phone can have the same thing happen to them. Okay, what's next? I need my ashtray. Hello. Hello again. Long time no see. Haven't seen you guys in forever. Holy Pokerton. And instead of dealing with it angrily, because there's no point in getting angry, you can't change them. Okay, I'm gonna deal with it funny and hopefully get back a little bit. It's back to homelessness. No place to shower, no heat, no electricity. You know, I thought, well, you know, this is why, if you watch my other videos, you'll see that residents are afraid of reprisals from the shelter. And this is one of them. Because the residents know that if they want you out here, they will. Now, I can be all angry and upset. I'm sure that's what you want. Ouch! Ho! Schmo! From Idaho! On the Joe Blow Hyacinth. This looking garbage. Oh, take little garbage. I'm gonna need this. I really am. Holy psyche. La 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 la. Let's see. Just mix up my bed. You know what? I'm gonna fucking prove to you fucks that I am and will always be a fucking champ. Okay, a fucking champion. You people are so dumb. So blind and blinded and blind. You're so blind, it's like the blind protecting the blind. How does that happen? I don't know. Goodbye. Oh, psyches. Oh. Jeez. If you don't know that child sex terrorism is all around, because you do, that's the funny part. You do. You all know, look, nobody's watching. Oh, shit. I don't care. I'm still gonna record the damn thing. Bye-bye, people. And I didn't mean you guys. I just meant like the not you. I don't care. La la la. You're so fucking stupid. I can talk to myself because sometimes I forget the video camera. Jesus, Murphy, I wasn't talking to all you. Y'all aren't stupid. You guys are watching. I've been kicked out of the shelter because I'm right about child sex terrorism. See my other videos, please, because it would be very, very awesome if you did and called and did something about that hole that probably was dug for graves. Shit. Shikes. So I'm packing up my stuff from the shelter to move to the park, and I will take you with me. Holy shnikes. What am I going to do with my vacuum? Jeez. Sorry, I'm back in the frame. My bad. Holy shnikes. How am I going to carry all this stuff? How am I going to carry all this stuff? Like, look how much stuff I have, guys. Now that I've lived here for like a month. Most of it is clothes, so that can like make my bed. The vacuum, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but you know, I feel like I need to take it because I found it. And then there's pillows, there's more blankets. It's going to take an army to like get me to the park. I'm going to have to take multiple trips. So like, this sucks. So now back to me and my little I'm a ladybug being kicked out of a shelter. It's really tragic. Watch my other videos. I need to wrap these up. Okay. Holy crikey! I didn't mean you guys. No one's stupid. It just, we make stupid decisions and like allow our ignorance to take the better part of us. Because it's easier to make fun of someone than believe them. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Wrong way. I thought I had you facing the other way. Sorry. Holy crikey. See, it's kind of hard to like film yourself moving out because you have to do so much stuff. Oh, I need this. This is what it looks like when you're moving out of a shelter. A hotel shelter, not a shelter. Okay. And let's do... I need to do this one too. Okay. Okay. Holy crikey. Okay, so this is now probably going to go over top my tent to keep it warm. I'll show you when we set it up, because I charge my phone, I can stay on camera for a while. La la la. Holy crikey. Oops. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Holy crikey. Let's do this. La la la. See? Now we're making easy packs. Okay, this way. Here we go. See, this is for like over the tent. Okay, and I should have all the parts to my tent intact. Ew, gross. My bad. Okay, I need this. This. Okay, we're almost ready to leave. So they said 2 hours. I don't need 2 hours. I was prepared for this a week ago. I was prepared to leave. This comes with me. See, this is all my stuff. We're gonna have to take it out in increments. Well, we can take it out like piece by piece because I have 2 hours. So we'll see. Okay, so what is this? Oh, cool. I need that. So anyways, thanks for whoever's staying and watching. I really appreciate it. It's better to feel like someone's like invested in like not seeing me go homeless, or like at least interested in watching. Makes me feel a lot better. And so, I don't know, thank you. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for making me not be alone in this process. Thanks. It's not like I haven't been here before. Nope, there's no point in feeling bad. What are the positives of this situation? Well, I no longer need to live by rules. That's a good question. I said Alexandria Park, but I don't think so because it is a watering hole right now, and I don't know where I'm gonna go to not be like putting my tent up in the rain. But I obviously I need to do some things. Okay, but I'm going to a park. They want me to go to another shelter, and the other shelter is not like a hotel. You don't get your own space, and I can't do it. There's too many people like bombarding me with like yes and no's, and harassing me and getting angry at me and threatening my life, and I just think it's really like not a good situation. Like I've lived in those types of shelters before, and I can't do it. And so I would rather live in a tent because it becomes my home. It becomes my home. Like my tent at Queen's Park was like my home. I built it up from the ground, and I put a lot of hard work into it. And the city just took it. So, and they have the power to do that. So, I lost all my clothes, my underwear, my socks, my like everything that was in that tent gone. But anyways, so instead of focusing on my place is a tent or a shelter. That is my place. Nobody likes me. Nobody treats me with respect. People think I'm an idiot and make fun of me. But I'm a nice person. I'm incredibly intelligent. I'm incredibly able-bodied, and I'm witty. The problem is that I talk about a certain topic that I shouldn't talk about, and I shouldn't advocate against, and I shouldn't say anything. If you watch my other videos, you'll find out more about me. And you'll see that today I caught 3 men renting rooms at a women's shelter. I'm only here because I identify as any gender, and I was working with the city staff, who then said to me, well, I mean, if you go by he or she, you can go to the shelter because it's a female shelter, but it also is a co-ed shelter because they bring in boyfriends or girlfriends of the people, of women. So it is a co-ed shelter. However, the hotel is renting out rooms to like random people on the street, where there are like random people. They're just like random men, and they've only been men. Then at 4:30 to 5:30 in the morning, I hear screaming. From 4 a.m. to about 5:30, I heard this child just crying and sobbing and screaming. It sounded like it was coming from inside the hotel. The next day, there was a hole dug in the back of the property near the school. It could either be tunnels. Look at my other videos. If you want to watch my other videos that I posted today, you'll see why I'm being kicked out. It's very evident. Like clearly I'm right. And if I'm not right, then I shouldn't be being kicked out. So, and that's the sad part, is that all the hotel shelters are dens of inequity and participate in child sex terrorism. Because the screams that I hear are not like, I'm scared. They're like, I'm terrified and I can't do anything about it. Sometimes they just sob. It's really horrific. It's really horrific. And I tagged the police in the video about the hole. You'd think that a hole was dug near a school and the management has no idea about it, that they would investigate. Nope, nothing. Not even a peep. They were tagged in the videos. And also, and I don't call them anymore, and I try not to call them anymore, because every time I call them, nothing good happens. Nothing happens at all. Sometimes they don't even show up. Geez, could they be part of the child sex terrorism? I know you can rent to be a police officer. You can rent, like you can pretend to be a police officer, pay to be a police officer, do police work, which means no investigation. So whatever you're doing, you're just going by the complainant. And then go back to the divisions and fuck whatever you want, including animals. I've seen so many little girls come out of police stations. It's vile. I call them bathhouses for, like, the terrorists. And same with the military bases. Oh, yeah. Sunnybrook, Dufferin Mall. Oh, yeah. All dens of inequity and traffic children. Terrorize them, actually. So, like, we have a serious problem on our hands, Canada and North America and the world, pretty much, because if Canada's this bad, imagine cities in China who just went up. Or imagine Russia. Or imagine, like, you know, the States. Like, if it's here, it's everywhere. And I've contacted the news media. I send CBC emails on the regular that should be big stories. But no, because I am who I am. I am who I am, and I talk about that issue. They just say no. Thanks for the hats there, girlfriend. It's not like anything's gonna change. So yes, I am being kicked out of a hotel shelter, okay, in Canada, and I don't know where I'm gonna go yet. So now let's switch hats. I was a ladybug, so let's be the very angry cat. See, not a kitty cat. Pink Cat Club. We're gonna do nothing at the Pink Cat Club. Meow. Like, for real, folks. Like, get it real. Unless I wear a hat and talk about something funny, y'all don't want to fucking watch. Sorry, I shouldn't swear like a hokey poker, but I'm frustrated and sad. Okay, I'm gonna take you with me. You guys are coming to the park with me. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Because nobody gives a flying fuck in the world. They all just want to boink babies. So hold on, let me go. Oh, I need my skincare products and everything. Shit. Oh crap. Oh shit. Okay. Wait a second there, Bo Beckins. know how I'm gonna have you guys. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, fucking deal with this. It just fucking sucks. So let's see. In 36 minutes, I have an hour and a half. Band-aids are mine. Hold on. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. So, like, this is a shite hole. It's a shite of the toters and shites. So that's probably going to happen more than once. I'm going to say goodbye, and then once I start setting up at the shelter, at the park, I'll go live again. Okay? Hopefully. If it's not pouring rain outside. Bye.